Hello everyone and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So in this episode of my YouTube videos, you are going to be talking about the currency pairs that I'm hoping it's going to be having a high probability trade setups to play out during the various market sections. So today is 7th of May 2025. So let's first of all jump straight into the fundamentals and see the high impact news that is about to be released this morning or with the upcoming sessions that you are going to be having. So today, 7th of May 2025, the only high impact news you are going to be having today is what? FOMC. So the Federal Open Market Committee. So you are going to be having an interest rate release this morning. So when mostly based on my experience or from my experience, when an interest rate is being released or it's about to be released, the market mostly dies off early before the interest rate release. So we need to be very careful. After the lending session has closed or after the lending later in the lending session, we mostly see the market dying off. We see slow movement in price unless the interest rate has been released before we see massive spike or massive big candles in the market. So let's see. So that's the only high impact news you are going to be having for today. So the lending session is clean. Everything is clean for today. You don't have anything serious today. All right, so let's move straight to the chart and see the currency pairs that I'm having a high hope that it's going to play out. So the first is gold USD. So let's move on gold USD and see what's going to be happening. So moving to the monthly time frame on gold, looking at your left, there's no any rejectional levels or any reactional levels. Looking at the weekly time frame, so we're having this support level over here on gold. So change it to line chart for me to see the clarity of the level. So we're having this support level over here on gold. So moving to the daily time frame on gold. So these are the various reactional levels that you're expecting price to come, reject. Okay, these are the reactional level. You're expecting price to react on those level. At the daily time frame, we're having another support level over here on gold. We're having another support level here on gold. So moving to the H4 time frame, so we're moving to the H4 time frame, we are seeing a support level over here. So what I'm expecting on gold is for price to continue moving up during the lending session. So I'm expecting price to be moving up to this level. But one thing you need to understand is what this is set up. You have to find an entry. So that is when you will go to the lower time frames to look for an entry, maybe at the 15-minute time frame. So we are going to be waiting for if there was a closure. If this candle close, we can take the continuation of the move for price to come to this level. Okay, we can expect you can take the continuation of the move for price to continue moving up. So yesterday we projected gold at this point when gold was at this level. We projected a continuation of the trend. So price got to the target exactly and it has been rejected. So it's the same thing. You're expecting a continuation. It has pulled back. So you're expecting a continuation for the market to continue moving up. So at this point, I'm expecting a continuation of the trend to this side. So this is a nice opportunity on gold. So gold is on top of my watch list. On top of my watch list, this is a high probability trade setup that I'm hoping it plays out this morning. So looking at Euro AUD, so Euro AUD too is also one of the currency pairs that are on top of my watch list. So clearing everything from my chart, moving to the daily time frame, moving to the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, we don't have any reactional levels. Looking at the weekly time frame, looking from your left, you don't have any reactional level. Moving to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, you are having this support level over here on the daily time frame. So there was this support level over here on the daily time frame. So moving to the weekly, moving to the H4 time frame, moving to the H4 time frame. So looking at the trend at the daily time frame trend is what? And it's a downtrend. Looking at the H4 time frame, the H4 time frame trend is also what? A downtrend. So at this point, what I'm waiting for Euro AUD to do is what? I'm waiting for price to break below. Okay, I'm waiting for price to break below this level. If price is able to break, so please understand that this is a setup. So if price is able to break below this level, okay, if price is able to break below this level, then I'll take the continuation of the trend. So at this point, the candle broke below the level, which is a higher time frame level. So I'm expecting something like this. If this candle is able to close below this one, that is when I'll be willing to take a sell or be looking for a sell to take. So that is it for Euro AUD. Okay, that's it for Euro AUD. So the next one is USD card. So USD card, what I'm expecting on USD card for it to do this morning is what I'm seeing a nice setup, but I think the range is very small. So on the monthly time frame on USD card, price has given us the support level over here on USD card. So moving to it has given us the support level over here. So looking at the daily time frame, the daily time frame is giving us this support to again over here. So there was this support level over here at the daily time frame. This is the support level you're having on the daily. So you're having another support over here. There was another support level over here. Okay, so looking at the H4 time frame on Go and H4 time frame on USD card. So at this point, what I'm expecting, price has what rejected, price has bounced off from the level exactly. So going to the lower time frame to look for an entry, price is the zone is kind of very small. So at this point, there was another support level over here. So at this point, what I'm waiting for, we might not get this trade because the range is very small and the chances that price is going to fill this range is very high. So we might not get this move and the range is choked too as well. So what I'll be waiting for is what I'll wait for the candle to close. If this candle closes and there's still an opportunity, as I'm saying, most of the times FOMC, when we are going to be having an interest rate release, mostly the market dies off after the later in the day, or maybe during the late lending session, the market start dying off. So I'm expecting maybe this zone to get filled. If possible, the market gives me an opportunity, I'll be looking forward to take the whole of this zone. Okay, I'll be looking forward to take the whole of this zone for price to continue moving down. So that's what I'm expecting on USD card. So looking at Euro JPY, looking at Euro JPYs, looking at Euro JPY, I'm waiting for a support to be created. Okay, so looking at Euro JPY, moving to the monthly time frame, the monthly time frame price is kind of consolidating at this point. So there was a rejectional level here. There was a rejectional level here. There was another rejectional level here at Euro JPY. So price is currently in a choked range. Looking at the daily time frame, yeah, so Euro JPY is having a choked range, so I'm not interested in this trade because if price give us a resistance, the zone is going to be very small. So let's look at Euro NZD2. So Euro NZD2, yeah, so Euro NZD2, you might get a trade on Euro NZD. So price is currently in this range over here. So there's this support level over here. There was this support level. Looking at the H4 time frame, time frame. So Euro NZD2, the range is very small. So what I'll be expecting it to happen, if this candle breaks below this one, that is when you'll be looking for a trade to take. Okay, that's when you'll be looking for a trade to take. So, but the ones on my top of my watch list is USD card and gold. That is what I'm looking forward for trade. So gold has even already started playing out. Gold has even already started playing out. Yeah, so if you are new to the channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Put the channel on a bell notification. Anytime I upload a video, you will get the notification first. So bye bye, and make sure you are taking advantage of this clue that I've given about the various currency pairs. Goodbye.